Hey, it's Bianca, and today we are going to be trying out WITCHtok manifestation methods yet again. This time it's kind of going to be like a spellcasting mixed with manifestation methods, so I'm really excited to kind of tackle this spell. There's a new moon. Everyone on WITCHtok is freaking out because it's 8/8 and you have to manifest and you have to like spellcast and do this and do that. I don't know much about them. I don't know much about the moon cycles.
Hang me for it.
Whole nother genre of witchery that is hard for me to get into because it's so much information and I can't focus sometimes enough. But I do know that August 8th and there being a new moon is like very powerful in itself and it's really exciting, and I keep seeing videos about it. Why not make my own video about it? Do I have a list of comments? Ew! And this is the spell that we are going to So the ingredients that we're going to need for this spell: candles, bay leaf, which I actually went to the store this morning and got, a fireproof container, and a marker. She's using a red marker. She's saying red will be very powerful. To be honest with you, the color red makes me not think of powerful. It makes me think of urgency and like emergency, so I'm not down with that. I'm going to be using the metallic marker that I always use, so obviously go with your own sorts of things. If red doesn't bother you, use red. When I follow spells, sometimes in these videos, I'm sorry if I don't explain myself on why I change certain things. Sometimes there's no real reason for me changing things. It's more just because I don't want to copy pasta someone else's something. Obviously you're going to be seeing this video after August 8th, but this is simple manifestation method that you can do on any given day. We lit the black candle for protection, and we lit the white candle because it symbolizes new beginnings, kind of like purity and very like wholesome energy. New moon today, and black candle, of course, for protection and to banish negativity. I'm just kind of gonna like, I know it's plastic, but it's fine. I'm gonna yeet them around the black candle just to kind of like cleanse them a little bit. I do not feel like lighting an incense. Write out our manifestation in present tense, right now. Sometimes it does get a little bit tricky when you're doing manifestations because sometimes you have certain manifestations where you act as if something's in the past, trick the universe into understanding that this has happened because it will happen. And I know that gets a little bit tricky. Currently right now, we are going to be writing this in present tense. Here right now, we're actually here. For instance, I'm going to use this as an example. This is by no means going to be my manifestation for right now. I have 100,000 subscribers. I need a moment to kind of think of exactly what I would like, and I'll probably do more than one bay leaf. So I kind of just opened up my manifestation book and tried to draft out my top 8 things that I want and that I want to prioritize. It's actually really funny because I really wasn't counting till 8, but when I looked back and once I was done keeping on my one-track mind, I literally came up with 8 different manifestations. So I felt like that was like a cute little sign within itself to keep going and to make sure that I'm manifesting anything that I really feel like I need. Now, by no means necessary do you have to actually draft out your manifestations. I just personally chose to do it because I wanted my scrambled thoughts to actually have a place to stay. So here are the manifestations that I came up with. I have healthy and happy family. I am healthy and happy. I have 100,000 subscribers. I am on the best path to my career. I have inspiration flowing. I am constantly inspired. I am surrounded by people who support me. I have got the world by its horns. I have a pretty extensive list to choose from. I'm gonna put a star next to that one. Let's write them down on the bay leaves. So as you are writing down your manifestations on your bay leaves, whether or not you're doing 1 manifestation or 3 or 8 or however many you want, I just kind of wouldn't go past 10 in a certain sitting. Make sure you're envisioning yourself actually having this. Like, picture the feeling you get that you have this right now and just kind of embrace that embodiment. So I have my 3 manifestations written down, and I'm going to do it one at a time in my palm instead of 3 of them at a time, just because they're all 3 different things. So I'm going to start off with the first one that I wrote. Now here's the part where you're actually visualizing yourself having this. Kind of keep going with that mindset. You kind of get like a little bit lightheaded after you focus all your energy onto something. At least I always do. Put it in my bowl. Also, the way that I do things is I do it in the candle specifically because, oh my god, how funny, it lit a wick. I could just cover it with this and the fire will burn out. Next, I'm going to repeat it for the last 2 bay leaf manifestations that I have. So basically, if you need a former rundown once more, this is the 3rd time that I am doing this, and this is my last bay leaf. I had already written it down. I'm putting it in my hand and I'm focusing all my attention on this specific manifestation that I wrote down. So now I'm going to take this, we're going to light it, and then we're going to drop it in our candle, aka our fire safe bowl. Whoop. Don't be scared if the flames get big, they'll always go back down. It's just like a little campfire in a thing. If you have a fire pit, you could do it outside in a fire pit. I just don't have one. I'm gonna go ahead and use the barbecue lighter and kind of just like light the pieces that didn't really get lit, but I'm not gonna like over saturate them. It's not a big deal to me if they don't all just shrivel into dust. I lit the wick again. Oh well. Now, lo and behold, that is the end of the spell. That is the end of casting spells inspired by WITCHtok. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out my witchery playlist. Everything that I used will be linked down below, and make sure before you go, if you did like this video at any point, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Once more, I will see you in my next video. Bye.